I tell you, one of the lessons that I know will be lost on the nincompoops who try to cover this league and assume that things is easy and the Niners look so good that it's all premeditated. And of course, they're going to win a Super Bowl this year. And the overconfident crowd, this is a little message to the overconfident crowd. And the football gods were tapping all of us on the shoulder yesterday, Larry. When Christian McCaffrey's over on the sideline after getting spilled on that cartwheel tackle, and he's doing a little inventory on his knee, just wondering, hey, is everything okay? And everything was okay.
Kind of grabbing it, almost looked like he was putting it together surgically from the outside.
Right. He's playing with his kneecap. He's trying to moving things around. While he's taking that personal inventory, you got Brock Purdy getting clobbered around the neck, around the helmet, and he's into the blue tent. Back-to-back plays. Christian McCaffrey could have been really hurt. Brock Purdy could have been really hurt. And then just to let you know once again what this is such a big, strong game with big, strong men. But the truth is it's also very, very fragile all at the same time. Randy Gregory pushes Paris Johnson Jr. backwards after a play in a get off me man shove, and he falls into the back of Nick Bosa's left leg, and that put Bosa on the ground. So on a day where the Niners do score a season-high 45 points, you almost go full-on season over as red alert on three players who are the most important players in the room, McCaffrey, Purdy, and Bosa, all but for a centimeter here, a millimeter there, could have been very, very hurt. So that is the delicate thread on which every single big, powerful football season really rides on. And I do think we have reached deep enough in the year to acknowledge that, if the Niners really do stay healthy, something very, very special could happen here. But that's a big if, and it's a big could. And there are still 3 more games available in which something catastrophic could happen. So enjoy it all in the vacuum. Don't just concentrate on the destination, because the journey's not over and the journey can become perilous at any point in time. It really can. The scare of football God should have been pumped into every single 49er fan for just a little bit yesterday.
Yeah, no question. I mean, and all of them, the hit to Purdy seemed to be a little extra. I don't know if that was necessarily needed. It seemed like he took a real shot right up around the head. For what reason? That one seemed a little dubious. Everything else is just kind of bad luck. But yeah, I mean, luckily it sounds like all 3 of those guys are going to be fine. But you can't do this without those 3 guys. So and sometimes you need a little fortune. You need a little good fortune. And you need a little luck. And maybe they got their good fortune yesterday. God knows in past years when they've had 22 guys on season-ending IR, they've had other seasons derailed by injuries. So Niner fans know the story well. So, yeah, I mean, I especially the one where the guy fell into Bosa's left ankle.
Yeah.
That looked like, oh, my God, you got to be kidding me. But did Bosa play after that?
That was a question I was going to ask you. Because it's the holidays and Christmas, I didn't get my chance to rewatch that game. I did not notice him after that, though, Larry. I'll put that out there. Just because I didn't notice him doesn't mean that he didn't get back out there. But I don't necessarily think he did. And I don't want to get speculative. I don't want to just assume, because I don't know. But a couple
Kyle
people
talks today.
And a few people on the chat, and we have a very smart chat room. 4 different people are saying, yes, he got back in there for snaps. He was fine, though. He did come back in. But, he was also pulled out of that game late. And we've seen it again now. What is this? The 7th game this year where Sam Darnold has gone in there for, his victory human cigar duty. I mean, that's the kind of season that Brock Purdy's having. He's getting series off at the end of games because the Niners have such a commanding lead.
He looks so unhappy when he's on the sideline watching Darnold too, doesn't he? I mean, he just, even though they're up big, even though it's supposed to be a big celebration and hey, all giggles and, yucking it up on the sideline. If there's anybody who looks like not comfortable at all, it's Brock Purdy when there's still time on the clock, standing on the sideline watching Sam Darnold. It's like you can tell he wants no part of that.
No.
I mean, he wants no part of that.
Well, Peyton Manning famously wouldn't come out of games, right? He didn't want anyone taking a snap in a football game but him.
Right.
And, Brock hasn't quite earned that yet, but who knows where that goes. But
we got to look. We also got to look at Sam Darnold for a couple plays. And I think that's, what you saw there, I think is what you would see if Sam Darnold came in. He processes a little bit slower.
But wait. I was told the system is all that is needed. That every single one of these pieces is interchangeable for anybody else in the NFL, and they would have the same degree of success, if not more, than Brock Purdy.
Orlovsky says they could win a Super Bowl with Sam Darnold. I mean, I just think that what you saw with Sam Darnold right there is what you're going to see if Sam Darnold were in there. He's going to run the same plays to the same weapons out of the same scheme, same line, same everything, except the processing is going to come a half second slower, and the ball is going to come out a half second later, and it may come out with a little too much on it and may not be as accurate. And the combination is going to be some more incompletions and some more punts and fewer points and not as good of offense. And that's ultimately what Sam Darnold would bring. I don't know exactly what Sam Darnold would do. I don't think he would wet the bed, but I think we got a real good glimpse right there of what Sam Darnold would do.
Right. He'd be better than Josh Johnson, but how much better?
But would you still, would you put up 40? Probably not.
No.
Probably not.
No, there's no way. By the way, brushless 707, is that teeth or hair? What has exactly not been brushed? I don't know. Larry and I brushed our teeth. We brushed our hair. We tried to get nice looking for you, as good as we can anyways, to be here with you for a little Niners wake up on a Monday morning after a rousing 45-29 win over the Arizona Cardinals. And it really wasn't just that close.